Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to episode 7 of the A&E Podcast. This one was sick. We talked about Comic-Con, talked about music. I went to a show the night, a couple nights before. Anyway, unfortunately, I don't know why, but Alex is super muffled in this. I don't know. Don't ask me. I thought I had it set up right, but whatever. So say goodbye to crispy voice recording in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Welcome. This is the first A&E podcast caught on camera, although it's only going to be, I don't know, it's probably only going to be like half of it's going to be on camera, but whatever. Dude, how you doing, man?
Well, I had myself a crazy weekend.
Yeah, you had it crazy.
Crazy.
Dude, I'm so jealous,
My
man.
brother, he asked me a while ago, he was like, yo, I have an extra ticket to go to Comic-Con, and I'm like not really into that stuff, but I was like, fuck it, I'll go. Like, why not? You know, everything's free.
Yeah.
And like my brother's super into that stuff, so he was like, all right, well, I got tickets to like meet all these different people, and I was like, all right, do you want any money? He's like, just call it an early birthday present. I was like, okay.
That's dope.
So we pull up, and all right, first off, it was really like funny. Like, I felt like an outcast because I was dressed like a normal person.
Really? That's so weird.
There were so many people there in costumes and stuff.
That's crazy.
And I was like,
that there was. I mean, I knew that about Comic-Con, obviously, but like, cause like I've never been there. I like, as you know, but like I want to go at some point in my life.
I felt like people were looking at me weird. Like, why is that kid?
That's so weird. Cause I definitely would just go in normal.
Yeah.
Clothes.
Well, obviously, like that's what that like. I'm not super into this stuff.
That's
but I was
so
like,
weird.
Let's do it, you know.
I would never think about that. That's so funny though. That's actually kind of cool that you're an outcast. That you're.
I mean, obviously, I wasn't an outcast. Like, I feel like the
right. Yeah. They're not like yeah. But yeah, that's so
but I stood out
so
from
cool.
The crowd because I was dressed normal.
That's still cool though.
Yeah.
I like that about that. Just the culture of Comic-Con. Like, how long has it been running? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Because I feel like I've heard about it.
Yeah.
Like since I was
Definitely been around a lot.
Yeah.
The people there are also so nice too. Like,
Yeah.
Like the people who show up, the people who work there, everything seemed like everyone seemed nice.
That's sick.
But the day started, my brother's like, "Yeah, we're gonna meet Hayden Christenson, from Star Wars." And I was like,
and you know,
whoa.
I'm the biggest fucking Anakin fan.
Yeah.
Oh
and,
my god.
He was there from noon to 4, I think. And when we got there was like 1,000 people waiting in line. So
that's fucking crazy.
Thousands of people going to see
Could
him.
you imagine?
He's got to be like, hi to everyone.
Yeah.
To like 4,000 people.
Oh my god.
And yeah, since there were so many people, the line, like, they moved it really quickly. And it was really cool because, like, the line was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then like 100 people in each.
Yeah. That's cool though that they didn't have masks because like and they had the plastic barrier.
And it was like the plastic. So this is the wall. It was like the plastic barrier came out like 1.5 foot.
Okay.
So you could still talk to them, but when they got the picture, you were just like.
That's cool.
Yeah, but it was like like they moved the crowd so quickly, and in the line it was really funny. Like it was like I was here, and then the line next to me there was a slave Leia. Costume, and I was like. And then on the other side, there was this whole family. Like the dad was.
There were probably so many slave Leias, right?
I was the only one I saw.
Really?
But there was a bunch of other ones that were like very like sexual.
Because that's such a.
I know, right? It's iconic. On the other side of me though, it was so like it was actually hilarious, and at the same time I was like sick.
That's amazing.
There was the dad was dressed as Darth Vader. The mom was dressed like they were like mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
The dad was dressed as Darth Vader. The mom was like hot and dressed as Darth Vader. And she was like in like a sexy Darth Vader. They had, like,
that's crazy.
And I was like, holy shit. The kid, they had a stroller, and on either side was a TIE Fighter wing.
Really?
And then they dressed the kid as Darth Vader.
Oh my god, that's
it was
badass.
It was like Darth Vader.
Dude, that's so cool.
TIE Fighter. It was so cool. And then like there was just like people dressed as Anakin everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, Jedi or whatever.
Were there any like Bad Batch stuff? Like, did you see any like newer Star Wars?
Did I see any Bad Batch? I don't think I saw any Bad Batch, but I saw like clones and stuff.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. Because you can go crazy with the clones, just like because that's like
a bunch of clone helmets, bunch of stormtroopers, a bunch of Jedi guys.
Did you see any like Mandalorians?
Oh yeah, dude,
that's
I saw one.
Cool.
It was actually sick. He had the Mandalorian like blaster sniper.
Yeah.
It was a guitar.
What?
it had
really.
It had 6 strings, and he plugged it into a little amp that he had on his hip, and he was
really.
Playing. Yeah.
Dude, that's fucking
cool.
cool.
My brother got a picture of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was really sick.
Dang. Dude, I'm so jealous. I want to go at some point in my life.
Yeah. There was like it's unbelievable how many costumes.
Yeah.
A lot of Aangs.
Yeah.
I saw UA. I saw.
Really.
I didn't see any Zuko's. But
like that episode. Your scar's on the wrong side.
No, it isn't. So the first thing we did was we got in line to meet Hayden Christenson.
Yeah.
And the line.
That was like the first thing you.
First thing.
Really?
Yeah. So we got in line, and we the line sat there for a while, but it moved really quickly. You know, like there were so many people there. We didn't like when we got in. Like it was like, oh my god, that's Hayden Christenson.
Yeah.
And I was like, hi, it's so nice to meet you. Yeah, I know, it's great. Like hi. And then they snapped the picture and moved us along. So like, we really didn't get to talk to him or anything.
Yeah.
But there's the picture.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah. And it was pretty sick.
That's dope. You got like a legit picture. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
So then after that, we started walking around, and there was like a lot of art. Of art. Like Star Wars. A lot of it was Star Wars. And I was like, why is there so much art? Like, I wanted to see other things, you know?
Yeah.
Like art's cool and all, but like, I was just surprised at how much there was. And then I
what
realized,
kind of, like, what do you mean, like abstract art?
It was like paintings and prints and stuff.
Okay.
And it was like concept art.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So like, I was like, what? Like, why is it just art? And then I realized we were in the art section.
That's it.
So we went through the whole art section, and then we went upstairs. And there's everything else. So comic book things everywhere, which I wasn't like, you know, like, I'm not into comic books.
Yeah.
There was like toys and stuff, and you name it, comic stuff or video game or movie stuff. It was there. My brother bought a copy of Star Wars, the original trilogy. What's it called? The unedited.
Really?
Like the original.
That's crazy.
And
I think I've only seen like. I remember watching those movies like before they edited it like a couple times, but not many times. Like I remember like Puppet Yoda and like
Jabba wasn't in it.
Yeah, Jabba wasn't. Yeah, Jabba wasn't in it at first. And like Darth Sidious was different.
Yeah, in the hologram.
Yeah, he was like weird. He looked like a robot kind of.
His eye was like.
Yeah, it was so strange.
Have you ever heard of what's it called? Oh God, what was it called? It was like a lightsaber company, but they're not like on brand.
I don't know.
It's called like
There's so many
It's called Ultra Sabers.
Okay.
And they're made so that you can like smack them and they'll be fine.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because these are like.
I mean, you can do it, but you'll beat them up. You know.
Yeah.
But the ones there, the Ultra Sabers, are like made for this.
Yeah.
So we're walking past, and there's like all these Ultra Sabers, and we're looking at them all and stuff.
Yeah.
And my brother's like, you know, I think I'm gonna try this because like they have this thing, so it's like $200, and you get like a random one for that price range.
Okay.
But there was also like a $75 or $85 one, something. I think it was 85 or something.
Okay.
I don't know. It was one of those.
Yeah.
And they'll give you one that like doesn't have sound, it's, like there's nothing cool on the hilt or anything.
Okay, yeah.
So my brother entered in that, and well, hang.
Oh boy, drum roll. Max, yo.
Perfect timing.
Damn.
So,
what the fuck?
So my brother entered in it in the cheap one, and it turns out that there's a rare chance you can get an expensive one. So he
really
spent $75 and got a $300 one. Has sound.
That's fucking crazy. So what is that?
It's an Ultra Saber.
Yeah, but like, is that just a lightsaber?
So like, apparently it's
Dude,
because like the thing is like they do
cool
custom sabers, so you can make a saber that you like.
Yeah.
So, but apparently it's supposed to be Luke's wife's lightsaber from Legends.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I'm going to turn it on, right?
All right.
Listen to it. It sounds so cool. And you press the button. He spent $75 or $85 and ended up getting a $300 lightsaber.
Crazy, dude.
It was so funny too.
Damn.
Because
dude, I like. Yeah, I know. Dude, I like the. I don't know what you call this part of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but like, it just looks cool.
It was so funny too because the lady walked over and like I knew because I've seen unboxings before and everyone's always disappointed. They're like, "Damn it, it's one of the $75 ones."
Yeah.
And the lady walks over and she's like, "Well, looks like you got a premium hilt." And my brother's like, "Okay." And I'm like. I looked up, I was like, wait, what? She said premium? And my brother was like, yep. And then she was like,
did he not know?
It's green. No, he knew, but he was just like, it just didn't make sense. Like, he just didn't get it, you know? Like he knew, but it just didn't hit him. And then he walked away, like, with it. And I was like, dude, did they say premium hilt? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, Matt, that one's like fatter than all the other ones that people were getting. Yeah. That one has a lot more detail than all the other ones. Matt, I think you got one that's like way above the value that you paid.
That's crazy.
And he was like, yeah, probably. And then like 10 minutes later, he's like, oh my god. And then he starts like freaking out. It was like, dude, I was way underwhelmed. and then it just caught up with him and he started freaking out.
Dude, I don't have any fucking lightsabers, and I want one really bad. I don't know. I would probably get Anakin's because like that's
yeah, and that's what I was gonna tell you too. I didn't know this. Apparently, my brother told me when we were there. He like pointed and it was Yoda's lightsaber. It said $600.
No way.
Yeah. So apparently they're running out of prints, and they're becoming collector's items. Like this one is now a collector's item. It's worth a lot more. Than
really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
This one's a collector's item too, apparently, and I think this one might be.
Dude, I always forget which one is Obi-Wan's and Luke's all the time.
Obi-Wan, Luke.
Straight up.
Yeah. Apparently, both of Luke's from Episode 4 and Episode 6 are now collector's items.
Interesting.
And they're very expensive and hard to find, apparently.
Crazy.
No.
That's dope.
So that's pretty sick. Yoda's is another big one.
Dude, that would be crazy having Yoda's.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was an option.
Yeah. I saw
it's small, obviously.
It's smaller, and that's why everyone like didn't go for it. But,
yeah.
You know, the one that no one went for turned out to be a
right.
rare collector.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So yeah, then we walked around and saw like a bunch of other things, and it was so packed.
Yeah,
but by the end of the day, we went. This is what I called you about. I called you, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna tell you something. Crap! Wait, never mind. I'm gonna say this in the podcast. So we get in line to meet the Avatar people. So it's we're meeting.
That's right. You told me. Yeah, you're meeting.
Lugo.
Yeah.
Cora, which I don't really care about.
Sorry, Cora.
Didn't even talk to her.
I'm sorry.
I actually didn't even talk to Prince Zuko.
Fucking suck as an Avatar.
Because but I didn't even talk to Prince Zuko.
Really?
Because there's so little time.
Yeah.
But I did talk to D. Bradley Baker. D. Bradley Baker is the voice of Appa.
Oh yeah. Oh, really?
But he's also the voice of all the clones.
Really? I didn't know he did. Wow.
No.
I didn't know he did all that.
And apparently, they call him like the man of 1,000 voices because he does all these different voices.
That's crazy.
So we're sitting in line, and this kid is on one side. This one, it was a lot smaller, so you could actually talk to the actors. So there was probably like 100 or 200 people in line instead of 1,000.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because Hayden Christenson is like.
Yeah. And it was a lot more expensive. Like, my brother said that Star Wars and Marvel actors are the most expensive.
Really?
$175 to meet Hayden Christensen.
Wow.
No.
Each?
No. Total.
Okay.
It was like $175, and you can get up to 4 people in the photo.
Okay. Yeah.
So.
I didn't know that about that guy's name. I don't know the guy.
Yeah.
What?
D. Bradley Baker.
Yeah, I didn't know he did.
Dude, he voices a lot.
That's so. You told me that you were meeting the clone actor.
Well, the reason that like this was an Avatar thing.
Yeah. That's so crazy.
But it just so happens that he does voices of a ton of other things.
That's so sick.
Voices of the clones.
Damn.
So I'm there for the Avatar thing, but I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yeah.
So we, and also Prince Zuko, freaking Dante what's his last name? Bosco, Dante Bosco. He's also in Rebels.
Really?
Yeah, he was Ezra's friend at the Imperial.
That's no, I do remember that. Yeah. I do actually remember that because I remember hearing his voice and being like, "Hey, let's go." Yeah.
No, uncle. Yeah. So we're standing in line, and there's this one kid talking to my brother, and he was just like so about this stuff. Like he had he was talking about Star Wars and Avatar, and this other kid, he was dressed as Avatar, and he had like the arrow and everything.
Yeah.
And he turns around, and he looks at us. He's like, "Yo, I'm the Avatar. You want to see a trick?" And we're like, "Sure." And then he goes like. And he has this thing on like a string.
No way.
And he does the thing.
Yeah, I know.
Starts foaming at the mouth.
Yeah.
And it was so funny. It started dying. And then we started talking to this guy, and like, everyone was so chill there.
Dude, that scene was so funny when he started foaming. He's just like, what?
And then the second time he starts foaming again, but Aang's not there, so he pulls up his hood.
Oh my god.
So that line moved a lot faster because there was a lot fewer people there.
Yeah.
But they brought us in, and when they brought us in, I walked because this is the picture. So that's so there's Brent Luco, there's Cora, and this is like freaking everyone. This is Appa, Momo.
Dude, what's crazy about
they don't
him?
look anything like you'd expect.
Well, yeah, that, but also just like he was able, he is the man of like a billion voices, because like in the Clone Wars he was so good at like
all the voices
giving
were different.
Yes, they were all like they were individuals. Yes,
and I listened to a thing with him too. He's like explains he said I don't see the clones as myself. I see the clones as their own people. This one has a raspy voice. This one has a very intelligent voice. This one,
that's so cool.
Yeah. So we walk in, and again the plexiglass is only like this far, and there's 3 of them. Yeah. So you see he's in front, so he's a little ahead of the plexiglass. So I walk in, and we really don't have time to talk to him. I just lean down, and I'm like, because he's on his knees.
Yeah.
And I lean down, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry to ask this, but can you just say something in Rex's voice? And then he just looks up at me, and this is what I called you about. I wanted to tell you this. And I was like, wait, never mind. And then he looks up at me, and he was like, in my book, experience outranks everything. And I was like,
dude, that's so fucking dope.
I was like, that's Rex. It was so sick.
Oh man.
Then we got the picture, we thanked him, and we left. And I didn't even get to say anything.
That's so cool.
But that was because it was Rex. And the thing is, this is an Avatar thing. Yeah, I wanted to.
And I bet, dude, I couldn't imagine hearing it through your own ears.
Yeah. And it was him. It came out of his voice.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
It was Captain Rex talking to me.
Dude, that's so dope.
And I wanted to call you. But we had been there for 4 hours just walking around. So at that point, we did that and then we left. And we
that's
saw,
so
everything.
sick.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
That was that day.
That's dope.
Yeah.
What day was that? That was Sunday, right?
It was yesterday.
That's sick, dude.
It was so awesome. You would have loved it.
Yeah, dude, I'm gonna go. At some point.
Yeah.
At some point. I don't know. When I have that money.
Yeah. It was expensive, but that's the thing. My brother paid for everything. I Venmo'd him for parking.
Yeah.
That was it.
That's so
was really sick of him.
Yeah. Well, on Friday, I went to a show in Boonton, New Jersey, and it honestly, it was an indie rock vibe, and one of the bands that were there called the band Lunch. That's their. It's not I'm not Lunch, just the the band Lunch. Anyway, it was kind of like a blend. It was interesting because I listened to them on Spotify and stuff before going. Tickets were $10, so I was like, why not? Yeah. But it was probably it was kind of like a blend between lo-fi and indie rock, which normally I wouldn't go to a concert for, but it was $10, so I was like. Plus the band was from my high school, and I was like, gotta support the but I was kind of not I don't know, I didn't know what to expect exactly, because it's I listen to so much shit, but I wouldn't really go to a show for that kind of music. I would go to a show mainly for
but it's why not? Because that's dude, I wouldn't think of myself as going to Comic-Con because it's not my thing, but I gotta tell you, it's such a good time.
Yeah.
And I kept telling my brother, like, because, like, it's not my thing, you know, this is his thing. And I used to be like, how does he spend all his money doing this? I totally get it now. Because it was so much, like, after you met Hayden Christenson, you're like, oh my god.
Well, dude, honestly, that one time we even met Hank Parker, I was a little bit like that.
That was really cool.
Like, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Like, this is Hank Parker. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I wasn't really... Like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of was like, this might be bad. But it wasn't. Like, I'll be completely honest. Like, at first it was slow, like the music was slow, vibey, but like, I guess that was cool because I was the opener. But dude, the middle band, I don't know what, okay, there were 3 bands. It was the band Lunch, Blank Effer, and Vincent and the Noise. I don't know, the middle act, they just dude, like, it was in this little basement in Boonton. I don't know if you've ever been there. I was never there. It's like a weird New Jersey town. Like, literally, it was so funny. Me and my friends were like driving through, and we were like, this is like what I would picture if I was like in a dream and like in a New Jersey town, like in a dream. Because it was just so like weird. Like the the roads were like really short or not wide, I guess. Narrow, yeah. And like the buildings, but were kind of tall though. So it was like, I don't know, it was just like a weird vibe. But like, it was in this little, like, it was almost like a basement, dude. But it was like so sick. And like the middle act like started to get people moshing for a second. And then like the dude that was there was like, guys, tone it down. Cause like, it was kind of like not really meant to be like that. But dude, the band, I don't remember I don't know what, if they were Blank Effort or Vincent and the Noise, but when everyone played second, were freaking crazy. Like, they were, like, full-on screaming. Their voices must have been dead afterwards. Yeah. Like, my voice was fucking dead. I was, like... I remember driving home, and, like, my voice was just... I could feel it just giving. I was like, oh, my God. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, I feel like every show, you kind of come out like that. Yeah. Otherwise, you didn't have fun. But, yeah. But, yeah, no, it was so much fun. Like I said, I didn't know what to expect, but it was, like... It was dope for sure.
That's sick.
Yeah, the band in the middle. I want to say it was Vincent and the Noise because that's, I don't know, maybe not, but maybe. The band in the middle pulled like just like in the middle of like their act, the lead singer just pulled out like this like TV head or like maybe it was I think it was a TV. I don't know. I was really fucked up, but I like he put it on and like the whole crowd, like, it was such a stupid thing. He just put on like a little like mask and the whole crowd was just like, what? It was so funny, but yeah, no, they were fucking crazy, and it actually got me like thinking, like, I was like, damn man, why don't I do shows? Because like, I mean, I'm not really comfortable on like guitar. I don't think not yet. But, like, I think I could get there.
Dude, all you gotta do is play in public and you'll get comfortable.
Well, dude, that's the thing. Like, that one time when we were playing in Clinton, I was like, damn, I've never played in front of, like a, just, like, random people. The thing is, I do it all the time. Like, I don't care if I sound like shit. Like, when I started, I sounded like shit in front of people. So, like, now, like, that I'm just that much better, like, I'm that much more comfortable. Yeah. And I also have this mentality where I don't really give a shit. If it's not bad, yeah, I'm never gonna see these people again. Like. Facts, yeah. It's different. Like, dude, I give them credit though, especially because like they're not big bands. Like, obviously, tickets were $10, but like it takes fucking balls to like go up there and not only just like perform songs in front of people that you don't know, but just like perform your songs that you don't know how these people are going to react to. Yeah. Like, it could be a crowd death or...
And if they hate it, like, that's your creation that they hate.
Yeah. So it takes fucking balls, and I give them credit. Like, afterwards, I talked to a few of them. I was like, yeah, this is like... that was sick, but... Yeah, so definitely... I mean, it was dope.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Then you broke your finger.
Did it, broke my hand. I'll be honest, on podcasts, I punched a wall or door. I mean, yeah. I was a little mad. Yeah. It's I don't know. Somewhat because like I've always like I don't know. I would say like midway through high school, I started like I don't know. I just like snap, man. Like shit. Like if I like certain things out of my control or whatever, I don't know.
It's
just
hard
like,
to deal with.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm definitely not like wasn't always that way. When I was younger, I was an angry little kid.
Yeah.
I get angry at things really easy, but I don't know what it is. I learned patience somewhere from something. Probably from like
fishing.
I was gonna say like Trooper Youth Week and shit like that. Like like where people yell at you and stuff, and you just kind of gotta take it.
Yeah.
I learned some discipline. I learned my discipline from there.
Yeah.
That's what helped me with like freaking out and stuff.
Yeah.
Being able to just keep my cool.
I know. Yeah, dude. It's just like, you know what? I think it had to do with like, and I'm sure, and I'm saying this because like I feel like a lot of people could be in the same boat. So like I don't give a fuck if like maybe people will think I'm a crazy fucking lunatic, maybe not, whatever. But like what happened with me is like I started off with like anxiety, and then it went into like depression, and then like that, and then what I started to do was like kind of like masking the depression with anger.
Yeah.
That I think that's kind of how I went down that road.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing about me is like I would never I always take it out on objects.
Yeah, you get angry, but you never get violent.
I would never, yeah.
You never get physical. Like,
yeah.
With you. Just,
I mean, yeah, no, definitely.
Just yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I've said some shit to people when I'm mad, Yeah. But I feel like that's just like, that's my big hurdle right now that I've been working on, I guess.
Dude.
But I think it's important to, I don't know, talk about, because like, dude, especially with COVID, I feel like everyone's just like in a fucked up like mental state vibe thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely fucked with pretty much everyone in some way.
In some way.
Serious.
Yeah.
It's definitely there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, my thing right now is I'm like really nervous because I have my psychological review tomorrow. For the police academy.
I was just thinking if I were to go there and they were like, "What'd you do to your hands?" Punched the wall. It's like, all right, leave.
Dude, I've heard it's really tough.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm bugging because that's tomorrow and it's a multiple hour session.
And that's like,
go again.
Especially like now in today's world, I bet like
everyone's got some sort of emotional problem.
Right. Yeah. But I feel like even like, I mean, I would hope that like they definitely take that shit seriously, and they're definitely really like.
I feel like I'm a very level-headed person, but
you are big time, dude.
It's the anxiety though, It's just like you still get nervous.
Of course. Yeah, it's just like any interview kind of thing.
Yeah, big job interview. I mean, this is pretty much it's towards my job.
Right. Exactly.
So it's important to me.
Yeah.
It'll make you nervous.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also nervous.
Yeah. I wonder what do they ask you?
I don't really know. Actually, it was weird. Like, they said, I have to come in tomorrow for my evaluation, and then they said I have to come back in 2 days for my interview. So I'm like, are they not going to be interviewing me on tomorrow? Like, what am I going to be doing tomorrow? If it's not an interview tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Like, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Yeah. Dude, I feel that, though. I would definitely, if I was in I mean, obviously I don't want to be a cop, but, if I were in your position, I'd be bugging out. Because especially now, with everything that's happened, with cops and,
you said, they'll take it serious.
Yeah, and, they're definitely,
Gotta be careful with what you say.
Yeah, they're definitely nitpicky.
They're gonna try and make you slip up and say something stupid, probably.
Yeah.
That's what I'm expecting. I don't know, but I just gotta.
Because they're probably wanting. What they're probably gonna try to do is try to almost I don't know what I would think. I don't know, probably not because I'm an idiot, but probably just try to trigger anyone who might have some psychological.
Yeah.
Just somehow fucking trigger it. Yeah. And then all of a sudden,
because then they'll know. And then they'll be like, you shouldn't be a police officer.
Yeah, but I'm curious how, like, if they have like a.
What are they gonna say something? Are they gonna be are they gonna put me through tasks?
Yeah, I wonder if there's gonna be like a psychologist or something.
Or like, I'm pretty sure. Well, there has to be, at least at the interview. But I don't know what the first part. Like, what am I supposed to do the first part? Like if the first part's not an interview, what is it?
I don't know.
And apparently I'm supposed to be there for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
5 hours or something. What am I gonna be doing for 5 hours? I don't know. You know.
It is weird.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna have to keep an open mind and see what happens and respond to it as best I can.
Yeah.
But it's scary. You know.
Yeah.
And at the same time exciting.
Yeah. Dude, I can't fish.
Oh, I didn't even think of
that. Yeah. For like a while. I mean, maybe like... I don't know. I might be able to like I don't know, like 3 or 4 weeks from now, maybe. Because honestly, it's not that big of a break. Dude, I didn't punch it that. So like, I broke this hand one time before.
That's weird because I thought that when you break, that spot heals back stronger. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I thought that too. But, well, I broke it one time, and then, like, I didn't even punch the door that hard. It, like, I think it just hit right on the spot. Because, like, there's nothing supporting that. It's the pinky bone. There's nothing supporting that. Yeah, you said it's not connected to the wrist, really. Yeah. I mean, it is, but it's not. And it's
just, like, it's like a...
It's angled out.
It's a small finger. It's, yeah. Like,
yeah. So, it fucking sucks.
Yeah,
because I'm really bummed out about that.
One finger immobilizes your whole hand.
Yeah. Yeah. I can play guitar though. I can strum and I can finger pick with these fingers.
How many fingers do you usually use your index finger?
Yeah.
I hate using it.
I do too. I try not to.
Me too.
It's like, I don't know why. I feel like it's just kind of weak.
Yeah. If there's a finger or if there's a string that I have to pick after my middle finger, I just send my pointer finger farther.
Yeah. Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I feel like I do that sometimes too. I forget who.
I think it was Jimi Hendrix who was missing a finger.
Really?
Yeah. Either that or maybe it was Van Halen. Or someone. I don't know. Someone was missing a finger, but it was on their strumming hand.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was on there.
I know. I'm glad I didn't. And I'm glad it didn't need to get set. I am so glad it didn't need to get set. Like, I got high before I went. I'm like, I'm not doing this sober. Because
that would hurt.
I was so afraid.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what fucking belt do I pick out to, like, bite down on? Because that would suck. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out. Because, like, fishing is... Like, it's important to have hobbies.
And it's a good time to fish right now.
And it is a good time to... Yeah. And not having hobbies during... I mean, I have other hobbies, but, like I can work...
You still, like, are immobilized in some way for that, too.
Yeah, so...
you know what?
Sucks.
What sucks... I mean, yeah, you got your hands, but the thing is, like, when you break, like, a foot or a leg or something...
I know.
You can't even move. You're stuck on the couch.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
That sucks.
Or, like, a torn ACL.
Oh, yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah, that's supposed to suck.
Yeah. Anything with, like, muscles, torn muscles, like, no. Ligaments.
Yeah.
No.
And apparently, I know those never heal back as strong.
Yeah. Dude, one guy...
Surgery and stuff, like when you tear a pec.
Yeah, ugh. Ugh. No, dude, I saw one video. It was disgusting. I don't remember... I don't remember what they were lifting, but they were lifting something. I don't think they were, like, doing, like lifting, like, weights. But, dude, like... Something like, it was like what is this muscle? Bicep. Yeah, that's it. It's fucking, like, it was like flexing, and then all of a sudden you just saw it like, boop, and it just like separated and moved up his arm, and then and then like the like scream from him, it was just like, yeah, man, like
that's like, it always scares me when I hear about, like, I've never seen that. I don't want to. I've never seen this. I don't want to. When people talk about, like, tearing a tendon, because tendons have tension on them. So when they tear, they shoot up. So, like, say, like you know, like, you need tendons to move your hands and fingers and stuff.
Yeah.
They have to bring it back. and reattach.
Fuck, are you serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's
like a guitar?
Like elastic band.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. Imagine that. It pops up.
That's crazy.
It shoots out. Then you can't move your finger.
Dude.
And it hurts like hell. And they gotta stretch it back to reattach it. I don't know the science, but like...
Dude, I was afraid at first because at first I was told like I might need surgery because they didn't like take...
And it looked bad.
Yeah.
So,
dude,
like,
it was...
That was believable.
Yeah, it was like popping out like something was... It was just like a lump.
Dude, you sent me that video with no context. You were just like... Yeah, I broke my hand. And it was horrible. I was like, what happened?
Dude, it's like... I'll show you after. It's bad.
Yeah.
It's so bruised up. Like, my palm is bruised. I broke here. Like, I broke this bone, and, like, my palm is bruised.
Yeah.
It's so bad, dude.
When I broke my foot, like, the top and, like, the whole top portion of my foot was bruised, and it was bruised for, like, years.
Yeah, while I was there, too, I got my toe x-rayed, because I told you I broke my toe a while ago.
Yeah.
And it did break, but it healed, so that was good.
Yeah.
But, can't really do much for broken toes anyway. But I just wanted to have it x-rayed, because, like, I don't want it healing some weird way, or, like, whatever, you know, but...
Being all messed up.
Yeah, that's not it. Yeah. Especially later, when you're getting older, and, like, arthritis might be kicking in.
Or say it just heals wrong and causes a problem somewhere down the line.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Obviously.
Nah. But, yeah.
At least that's not the case.
Yeah, dude. I saw a couple muskies, like, early fall, too. Like, I was seeing muskies this season.
Oh, yeah. I told you about the 3 that I saw, right?
Yeah.
So the first
you had one on at the boat,
The first
right?
one was, like, 33, probably.
Okay.
And I did my 8. Like, I felt something weird. I was like, what was that? Like, I felt like a... Like
on the Trilogy.
Yeah.
Right?
And then I see it. I'm like, whoa. And then I do my 8. And right as I'm bringing it up to the cusp, he smacks it, grabs it. I set the hook horribly. It just wasn't a good set. And it was a small fish, so he grabbed it, didn't have it, like, one head shake.
Yeah.
Swam away.
So,
and I was like, oh!
Yeah.
And then I went around, and I'm bringing in my Trilogy, and it's covered in weeds, and I'm like, damn it. So, like, I'm just about to knock the weeds off, and I see, like, a 39 following it. And I was like, what? So I went and I did my figure 8 anyway, even though it was covered in weeds, and still followed it aggressively. After my first figure 8, though, it just dropped. And then my third one, I brought it in, and it was like a 37. It was a fat one.
Okay.
And it was coming up hot, but as soon as I went my 8, it just dropped.
Damn.
Those are my first fish that I've seen on the Trilogy, too, and I got a hit on the Trilogy.
That's dope. That's dope. I've been seeing more fish on, like, bladed baits this year.
Yeah, I've found that in the fall, blades seem to be pretty popular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, jerkbaits kind of, like...
Well, at least... Well, I mean... well, I raised one on a suic. Like,
it's not impossible. It's not impossible.
But when it gets cold, though, like when it gets late fall, is when it starts switching to, like, jerkbaits.
It's something slow.
And stuff. But, so, like, when you set the hook, because, like, I didn't know this.
So it hit from behind, so I kind of just tried to sit the hook, up.
Okay.
Like, not straight up, but, like, on the angle.
Yeah.
But the thing was that, the mouth was small, and I saw it grab it. Like, it only grabbed the back end. It didn't have, like, didn't inhale it. It wasn't a good setup, If it was a bigger fish and it bit the same way, there would have been more mouth, there would have been more, and I probably could have had it, but it was a smaller fish. It was a 33.
Yeah. So, like, what I didn't know for the longest time is that, because you haven't really had any fish on 8s, right?
First one I've ever had on an 8.
Yeah. So, when you have, and I didn't know this, I learned it, like, I finally corrected myself, because I had a couple fish on 8s, and I missed them. For years, I kept missing them.
Yeah.
And I didn't know why. And, I learned it finally, and I got it on my 47, and I figured out why it was happening, is I was doing, I think, like, I had to, obviously I should, like, if I was there, I would have been able to base it better off of it, but, like, what I was doing is kind of, like, setting it up, or, like, with the fish, kind of.
You have to go opposite?
Yeah, dude, you have to, like, drill it.
That's what I was thinking, because if it grabs it, you just kind of pull it that way.
Yeah.
That's not very helpful.
The
But
hooks aren't
what if
gonna...
it grabs it and then you bring it that way?
Yeah.
You're
Because
setting
think
the
about...
hook into its mouth.
Yeah.
Instead of pulling it out.
Right, yeah. So...
I thought about that after I set the hook.
Yeah. I have missed so many fish that way, though. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I finally, like, I don't know what happened, because on my 47, it was a figure 8 fish. I literally... I mean, I saw the fish, like, kind of a ways out, so I was able to, like... It wasn't just, like... I've had muskies where it's just all of a sudden there, and then it's just like, ah! And it's just like the water's erupting, and like it's just chaos. But like the 47, I saw him, I was like, okay, like let's break this down here. I saw him, I brought him in, and then I think I turned like this way, and then when I turned on this corner, he grabbed it, and I just I don't know, it clicked perfectly. I was like, all right, boom, and then as soon as I set the hook that way, his head just like ripped back and he just started hedging. Like, it was so cool, dude. But
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was so badass. But yeah, that I missed so many fish. So many fish. I can remember each individual one.
Me too. That first one too, like it was weird because I felt a bump.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was weird, and it just like got my attention. So
I just swiped at it.
And there was a fish there, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Dude, my dad has done that a few times. Like it's actually never happened to me where I feel a swipe and then I'm like, whoa, what was that? And then I see the fish. But dude, like so many times my dad was like he's literally been like, whoa, what the fuck? Like his bait will like wash out or something, and then and it's out, and then he brings it in and there's a fish on it.
That was actually the second time that happened to me.
Really?
One time I felt a bump, I was like, that felt weird. I think I was with you, either that or Kevin. I think I was with you though.
Okay.
I was like, that felt weird. And then I looked up, and it was like, I could tell my bait was like halfway out. So I felt the weird bump. I looked up, and then I see a huge swirl. So that was the fish retreating after it hit the bait.
Yeah.
And
I think it was with me. Yeah, because I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was you. If you remember that, it was you.
Yeah. But,
At Mountain.
Yeah. Dude, I'm upset that I can't friggin' fish. I thought maybe I could troll. But then again, what happens if I hook into a fish?
You gotta just admire it.
We did it. Yeah, there's one online, guys. Yep. Yeah, I don't know. But I got other shit I can do. I'm just gonna work on music and I don't know, do I can work on clothes now.
Yeah.
It really sucks because I was right getting back into drumming. And I was starting to get, I'm starting to get good. Yeah, dude. And that, you cannot play with a broken hand because that's impact on your hand. Yeah. And that, if I'm not like that. I mean, I'm kind of a hard hitter, but not, my brother is way harder of a hitter when it comes to drums. But yeah, the impact of just on the drums would kill. And then, but yeah, I can play guitar, so I'm good. And I usually, I write my music with my guitar usually, so.
That's enough. As long as you can do something.
Yeah. Dude, I'm glad I didn't need surgery because that's doctors moving around with there's so many fucking nerves in your hand, and I'm just don't really want to mess with that. But dude, while I was there, oh my god, because I went to the emergency room because I was it was rough. But when it first broke, it killed. But dude, when I was there was a child in the next room, just I don't know what the fuck was going on, but this kid, it was kind of I don't know, dude, this kid must have been in horrible pain. This isn't it wasn't normal crying that a kid would do. This is pain and agony.
Yeah.
It was horrifying, to say the least. I was just sitting there by myself, just with this kid. It was literally in the next room, just he was not holding back, dude. I don't know what was happening, but dude, I couldn't imagine that working in a hospital, just hearing that. I feel you would get used to it after you kind of numb.
That's something I don't want to get used to.
I know, right? Dude, there was a period in my life when I was really young where I thought about being a doctor because I in the end with my life, I just really just want to help people. So that's why I was doctor. But like, dude, I'm glad I'm not a doctor, because like that, like, dude, ugh.
You know, that's something like
I saw Burn Victim too.
I've seen Burn Victim.
Yeah, it was bad. It was.
It's eye opener.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No.
I mean, I've seen worse on Google Images, but like, it was still bad. Like, it was like blisters and shit, and like, oof. Yeah, it was bad. And then I'm just sitting, like, honestly, I was like, I kind of felt like a bitch, like, walking in, because I was like, my hand. And then I got in, and there's just chaos, and I'm just like, okay. I'll just sit in the waiting room.
You can go before me.
Yeah.
Guy's missing an arm.
Yeah, well, one guy had a dislocated shoulder, and, dude, I didn't know that you could do this, but apparently, I was talking to him, he was like, what'd you do? Yeah, and, but he, dude, he was literally raising his remote. Apparently, like...
Yeah, if you dislocate your shoulder, like, it happens easier.
Yeah, because it loosens up in there.
Yep.
He'd said that was his 5th time, and, like, he just, like, he moved his arm a certain way, and then it was just like, boop, and then it's just like...
It hurts to...
Yeah, and he said if you don't get it in within, like, 5 minutes, it just... grueling pain. Like, if you have to get it in quick. Like, it has... Yeah.
I heard that.
Yeah. I'm glad I haven't... I've never had a dislocated shoulder, knock on wood, but... I've really only had, like, broken bones, like, cuts, and, like, gashes, honestly.
I had one minor concussion, but there was no damage to my brain. Like, it was just like my head got rattled, and I just lost my memory when I was snowboarding. So I don't know what happened. I can't tell you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's crazy. I've never had a concussion either.
I just remember being at the top of the mountain and then being in the hospital.
That's fucking crazy.
And they were like, yeah, you're good. There's nothing wrong with you. I was like...
Dude, that would freak me out.
It was a really weird experience.
I've never had a concussion.
It's a really strange... I mean, technically it's a concussion, but the thing was there was no brain damage, so it's not really a concussion. Okay. Yeah. It was just like I just got my head knocked. Yeah. And I lost my memory for a couple hours.
Yeah, I've hit my head and been like, woohoo. Like the rest of the day kind of felt like, what the fuck? But like, I've never had a full-blown concussion where they were like, don't sleep and, you know, shit like that. But, dude, I fucking hate injuries. They fucking suck. Yeah.
Especially bad ones.
Yeah.
When I was sick the other day, it was horrible. The flu, 102 fever.
That's ass.
I mean, actually, like, it really wasn't that bad. It was just that I also had my gum infection, and that was the worst part, because, like, I wasn't feeling well, and then every time I tried to eat something, I was biting down on my gum, and it just hurt so bad. That was what made it bad. Dude, like, the flu wasn't that bad.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember I had my, when I had my tonsils and my adenoids out, I remember, like, weeks it was just, like, pudding, applesauce, fucking ice cream.
The whole...
Yeah.
I was having ice cream, soup.
And, like, at first you're like, ice cream? Like, that's fucking sick. But then after, like a few days, you're just like... I need nutrients. I want... yeah, it's just like, I want solid food.
Yeah, dude, I was missing, like, chicken, beef, and pizza.
Yeah. Dude, I've been watching a little Adventure Time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Started rewatching Avatar, but you knew that.
Yeah,
it's so cool because I like, as I'm listening to it, I hear, like, Appa go, Rrr. I'm like, I know that guy!
Dude, that's so... I didn't know that he did that. That he did Momo... Well, first of all, I didn't know that Momo and Appa were the same. Yeah. And then I didn't know that he did...
I can't remember off the top of my head, but he's done so many different voices.
Yeah. Who's another... Dude, who's the guy? Justin Roiland, I think. That's his name, right? The guy that does Morty. And like Rick and Morty. Have you ever watched that show?
I've seen it a couple times. I'm not really like a...
Nah. I love that show. But he's crazy with voices, Justin Roiland. He has some funny-ass voices. Mr. Meeseeks probably being the best one. But
So apparently, oh yeah, well he's in Bad Batch. He's everyone in Bad Batch. Apparently he was in the Mandalorian. I don't know who he.
Interesting.
In the Mandalorian. He was in Phineas and Ferb, American Dad, The Clone Wars, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra. Who's he in Korra? Oh, he was the freaking dog in Korra.
Oh, well, you know what's interesting? Wasn't that dog? There was a reference to Rex on that dog.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. There was the
head.
Yeah. The symbols that he had on his helmet.
Apparently, he was in Codename Kid Next. Oh, I'm pretty sure he was. No, he wasn't Mr. Krabs. He was someone else, but he was someone in SpongeBob.
Mr. Krabs. That's dope.
Let's see, cast.
I feel like I feel like you could just like get.
He was William Fancy Son.
Really? No way. That's awesome.
That's so sick.
You're just a cashier.
That was really good.
Dude, I could see like voice acting being a lot of fun because like when you look at them, they're so. Have you ever seen the guy from Darth Maul who did Darth Maul in the Clone Wars?
Voice actor, I know.
Dude, he is just so like he is Darth Maul. Like you can just see him coming out of him. Like it's crazy. Like he's doing all like the hand he's doing hand gestures as he's he's like spits flying everywhere, and it's just so cool. Like watching them get that into their craft.
From the Clone Wars where like the guy who does Grievous, like he doesn't sound the same because they do some voice.
Yeah,
but it sounds so cool when he's talking.
Really?
Like
I don't think I've heard his voice.
Yeah, and then I remember seeing a thing with Dave Filoni, and he was like trying to talk to he was like Anakin and Obi-Wan, like they're talking, they're just not getting it right. Like they just seem too professional. But then between the takes, they were trying to get to know each other, so they were just kind of joking around. And Dave Filoni's like, "What you guys are doing off the mic is what you need to be doing on the mic."
Really?
They were joking around, so they started doing that.
Because that's how Anakin and Obi-Wan are.
And then that's how Obi-Wan kind of became like a huge troll because he was just being
funny.
Just like joking around the whole time.
That's so awesome because it adds to their relationship.
Yeah.
Of being like basically brothers.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, this guy was in so many. Like he was a voice actor for so many.
That's
things.
fucking crazy.
Yeah. But that's what I've heard they call him, like the man of 1,000 voices.
Yeah.
And it was so sick,
cool.
dude. He just looked at me, and then wrecked his voice, and I was like, my reaction, like I was just like, oh my god,
dude.
I was like, this is so sick.
I definitely would have shit my pants.
I was very close.
Like, especially him saying that line. That's an awesome line.
And that's like his opening. That was how you could tell who his character was. Like, like after the battle, like.
Yeah.
So he says some smart ass comment, and then he says that, and it's like, all right, now we know who this guy is.
Yeah.
And like what his take is.
That's so fucking cool.
It was so sick.
That's so cool. Dude, it's giving me like chills right now.
Yeah, I could have asked him to like be like any voice, like Hunter or like Fox.
Right. Yeah.
And I was like, had to be Rex. So
yeah.
Can you
Rex.
say something from like that Rex would say? And he said that, and I could just picture the scene.
Yeah.
And then I heard the voice.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
it was so sick.
I'm trying to think who my favorite clone is.
My favorite clone used to be Fives, but it's like I love Fives.
I did. So cool. Yeah, I liked Fives too.
But like Rex is just.
I liked Echo too.
I liked Fives and Gregor until he got all weird.
Yeah. I didn't understand.
He was like,
yeah, like
so weird.
I don't know why they did
gave
that.
him like a tank top and like made him like it was just so weird.
Yeah.
But like, and he was so cool in the episode that they introduced him. And it's like, what the hell happened? But
I honestly think I want to say I didn't even realize watching it that it was him, like that was Gregor, like that was the clone commando.
Yeah, you thought it was just someone else.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah. Like where did he come from?
And I want to say I like Wolf, like he was a really cool looking character, but then was like he was kind of an ass.
Yeah.
You turned him in, and he was just.
That is true.
He was a cool looking clone. Like I liked him.
He looks badass. Yeah.
Like at the end of Rebels, he was pretty sick, and like even in the Clone Wars, he was kind of an ass.
Yeah.
I mean, like, granted, I would be an ass if I was stuck with R2 and C3PO. C3PO saying stupid shit.
Yeah, dude.
But, like, so I don't really blame him. But at the same time, like, it's kind of being an ass. Like,
yeah.
If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all.
He was in Rebels, right?
Yeah.
Like, in that episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he was in a bunch of them. He was in the end, too. That's what I was saying. Like, I liked him in the end.
Okay.
Because, like, it was so sick when, like, they had the wolves attack.
Right. Okay. Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
I was like, Gregor was like, "Yo, you got your wolf."
That was sick. Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, it's coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so sick. But I mean, all-time favorite's got to be Rex because like he's in everything. He's so sick, and I love the ending of.
And he has such
7.
good wisdom.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Like he just has the right things to say.
I love the Umbara arc.
Yeah, me too.
He was so sick.
It's always like...
And honestly, Fives is the one really leading that. You know, Fives is like,
yeah.
yo, you guys got to get on this. Like,
yeah.
Like, before anyone else, he saw a problem.
That was an amazing arc.
But Rex handled it, yeah.
Because it showed, like... We might have talked about it on this podcast before. But, yeah, because, like, that was always, like, a thing, like, kind of... You know, in the background is no one really respected the clones because, you know, they were made in a lab and they're not, you know...
Their only purpose was war. Like, they weren't supposed to really be individuals.
Yeah.
They were supposed to be assets.
But, like it sucks for them, you know?
Yeah, they were victims.
Yeah, big time. Oh, yeah, they were victims throughout the whole fucking... Basically, like, the whole fucking thing.
The whole scheme. They were pawns the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, in a way, like, I remember, like, watching episode 3 the first time. I, like, hated the clones. I was like, no, why are you doing this? You know what I mean? But, like...
Because there was no context. It was just, there's the clones, now they're just evil.
Yeah.
You didn't know there was a chip. You didn't know they were doing it against their will.
Yeah.
And then when they explained that in the TV show, I was like, this is sick. This is great.
Oh, my God. It was so fucking cool.
It just makes so much more sense. And now... Like,
and it really
you feel justified to love the clones.
Yeah, and it just shows how fucking insane Palpatine is just as a villain.
Genius,
just like manipulating the entire thing, owning like the entire war, basically.
I sent you that video where it was like why Palpatine's like the most genius.
Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy that he got overlooked.
Yeah, he literally took over an entire galaxy
and ruled it for like a while.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's like most people like freaking take over like the country.
Yeah,
or maybe the world. Well, this guy took over an entire fucking galaxy. Yeah.
He had your planet, bitch.
Yeah, and everyone else's.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's definitely a super villain. And he used, and it was like, what did they say? It was like what happened was the right people found the Messiah and accidentally gave him to the devil. Without knowing it.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
Fuck. Yeah, dude.
And the devil just slipped in there unseen by anyone.
Yeah, man. The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Brown Menace.
Dude, I played the Battlefield 2042 beta the other day. Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Although I'm definitely going to make sure it doesn't take over my life as much this time. Yeah, I mean, well, like Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I went a little hard because of COVID.
Yeah,
and like,
I remember.
Yeah.
Me too. That was the last time I played.
A lot of us did. Yeah. But, I mean, dude, it kind of got me through because it was the only way to socialize.
I mean,
especially when it was that crazy, you know?
I spent a lot of time fishing, but when I wasn't fishing or working out, that's what I was doing.
Yeah.
So, like, honestly, quarantine did not really affect me that much. It didn't change my life that much. I was doing the same thing I would be doing if it wasn't.
Yeah.
If it wasn't quarantine.
It changed my life.
Working out and fishing.
Yeah. I mean, okay, granted, there's definitely, like, I'm very fortunate that it didn't really, like, impact me, like, crazy. Like, I didn't lose any. Like, I'm so glad that none of my parents or grandparents were around for this.
Yeah.
Because, like...
That would have been scary.
Yeah. I didn't, like... Fortunately, I didn't have anything like that happen. Like, everyone in my family was pretty okay. But, like... Yeah, dude, I remember when it first happened, dude, like... Just how intense it was, man. Crazy. But, yeah.
We're at
an
hour.
Was weird. The first day, I remember I had to drive back to school to get some stuff, and I saw 6 cars on the parkway. It was so weird.
Yeah.
But we're what do you say about the time?
We're at an hour.
Alright, we can call it.
Weird. Sick, dude. We got
a lot of content.
Yeah, the camera turned off after a while.
That's okay.
Yeah, we have to get a power supply, so I kind of just popped in a battery and, you know.
We just left it, got what we could.
Yeah, but we'll, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, those 3 bands, check them out that I mentioned. The Band Lunch, Blank Effort, Vincent and the Noise. They were pretty fucking sick last Friday at the show. But yeah, I think we wrapped this up. All right. Sick. Peace, guys.